does a lot of daydreaming.
Hey, single mothers. Yeah, this one is for you. Hey, single mothers. Kisses part 2. Poets came. Hey, single mothers. Check it out. Through the hard times. Hey, single mothers. And the good times. Pacing back and forth in my small tight crib at the word. A brand new healthy little daughter, you deliver the world. And I can't help to be but happy even if I ain't did it. And not the one to peck your tummy in original kisses. When reminiscing, feeling foolish or for unanswered questions. Don't even care about when you made her, I won't tamper the blessing. What is perfection? Idealistic? Nice. Whatever happens when we get caught up in the heat. Love, lust, and the passion. And when you said you so in love with her, I saw it as perfect. So if you don't marry your daddy, it'll always be worth it. Just a chance I say to give a brother enough to accept it for your family, unless you know the love ain't connected. And I forever got it for you since we dreamed of the same. Sweet as honey, then got stung, that's how it be in the game. I thought part 1 would be for you. Yeah, you know who you are. Ain't on your tummy, so I'm blowing you a kiss from afar. Cause I can see you out here on your own. Some leaving brothers while you others left and all alone. No greater joy than in your house where endless love is grown. I blow you kisses to the blessing that you call your home. With such perfection, girl, I see you out here on your own. And with your gift you're raising, girl, you're never all alone. Cause from the tummy to I'm growing up, you know what bliss is. Go out and get it, I got love for you and blow you kisses. 9 years they were an item, raising their kids together. From the storms, ups and downs, to the fairest of weather. Them little wise their daughters have, saw they mommy and daddy. A proper family ain't the richest, but them times were so happy. And they don't understand the reason that those raising them split up. Just the daddy was no longer on the daily there with him. And though we tried because he knew that to his girls is confusing, mommy left him and their daughters in the world is a new one. Another shorty fell in love and thought this brother's amazing. But he rejected her deposit when her tummy started raising. She cashed a check for reality when he broke up with her. A single family, just shorty and a boy getting bigger. And I relate to him, my father taking out for narcotics. So from the start, but just my mama during times it's the hardest. So this to all of y'all just like her and you love this with you. A hug and kiss to single mothers and this one is for you. Mothers, I can see you out here on your own. Some leaving brothers while you others left and all alone. No greater joy than in your house where endless love is grown. I blow you kisses to the blessings that you call your home. With such perfection, girl, I see you out here on your own. And with your gift you're raising, girl, you're never all alone. Cause from the tummy to I'm growing up, you know what bliss is. Go out and get it, I got love for you and blow you kisses. Hey, single mother, to be a dad and raise my own. The one who's telling me I plant kisses, I can save my home. And make a home where love is grown and we can stay together. Where for their lives compared to ours, we can make it better. Amazing setting, but the ideal isn't always perfect. So baby, if you do it solo, it was always worth it. Go ahead and work it while they're growing into men and ladies. I blow you kisses while you make it happen on the daily. Hey, single mothers, I can see you out here on your own. Some leaving brothers while you others left and all alone. No greater joy than in your house where endless love is grown. I blow you kisses to the blessing that you call your home. With such perfection, girl, I see you out here on your own. And with your gift you're raising, girl, you're never all alone. Cause from the tummy to I'm growing up, you know what bliss is. Go out and get it, I got love for you and blow you kisses. Hey, single mothers. Poets came. Kisses part 2. Hey, single mothers. This one's for you. Shouting out all of y'all that are thirsty, get it. Get what? Well, I'm talking about the strong nut. Got a line of lovely ladies stepping on up. Keep it cold till you ready to inject the flavor. Have a fine boy or girl, and I'll check you later. Might catch you a little later on a live stream. Girl, you know I'ma wanna see my fine king. The whole time I'ma crawl around acting silly. Bugging out, but we all know who the Mac is really. I wanna see him, let me come and get him, yo. And if you front, I'm a dumb out and hit the dirt. Do the Todd Danny, yo. Do the Todd Danny, yo. Do the Todd Danny, yo. Do the Todd, do the Todd, do the Todd Danny, yo. Do the Todd Danny, yo. Do the Todd Danny, yo. Do the Todd, do the Todd, do the Todd Danny, yo. Do the Todd Danny, yo. Do the Todd Danny, yo. Do the Todd, do the Todd, do the Todd Danny, yo. Do the Todd Danny, yo. Do the Todd Danny, yo. Do the Todd, do the Todd. The Todd Danny, yo, yeah, now I see you with it. Move your arms like you Popeye eating spinach. In the club, yeah, you need some elbow room. Looking crazy at first, they'll know soon. And in not much time, they're gonna respect the daddy. Do the Todd dance when your lady getting naggy. Acting up if you see her going nuts now. Let her know around the world you mailing nut out. Plus, I got a 29-year-old lesbian. Shorty want a shorty, so she let me in. She say she like the way that I crawl and move. Oh, word, well, I'm busting this all in you. With a girlfriend waiting in the next room. She want a kid too, we'll be having sex soon. Women got that clock, so they rushing. While us men keep on busting and busting. It's not slinging, make you rich, do you feel me? It pays better than blood, what the deal be? I might make a beach or a shot quita. Yeah, I know, they just wanna have these light features. I know it's fucked up, but what's a guy to do? I just let out a side when I slide in you. But when I take a trip to the post office, between us two, who's getting the most of this? All of these women, I'm busting a lock. I be busting through doors like the juggernaut while I crawl on the floor, bitch, you know that I'm dancing. Doing the top cause my kids come out handsome. Yes, they are beautiful, have me a coat. All of them doing the Todd Danny, yo. All of you fellas that's out there should try it. And if you a lady, I might fertilize her. Todd Danny, yo. Do the Todd Danny, yo. Do the Todd Danny, yo. Do the Todd, do the Todd, do the Todd Danny, yo. Do the Todd Danny, yo. Do the Todd Danny, yo. Do the Todd, do the Todd, do the Todd Danny, yo. Do the Todd Danny, yo. Do the Todd Danny, yo. Do the Todd, do the Todd, do the Todd Danny, yo.
All right.
Do the Todd Danny, yo. Do the Todd Danny, yo. Do the Todd, do the Todd, do the Todd Danny, yo.
What's going on, Stu? You know what I'm saying? Remind me of Stu Hart Dungeon, the legendary Calgary, Alberta, Canada home and spot of many a Canadian wrestler, Stu Hart's Dungeon. So shout out to Stu. Shout out to Smokey too. She right here. It's her name, Smokey, right there. You know what I mean? So yeah, why your heart beating so fast? Are you scared? I lift you up all the time. You be chilling. And every time I get on the you know what? Every time I put headphones on, that's when you always come to me. Figuring I'm in communication with someone. Is that right? Isn't that? Oh, no, your heartbeat's not racing. You're actually purring, aren't you? That's that, you know, that cat relaxation. There you go. Yeah, every time I put the headphones on, when you get a sense of communication with someone else, you come right to me to see what's going on, don't you? Yes, she does. We cook and listen to the tone. Oh, okay, that's what's up. You know what I mean? Enjoy. Eat hearty, as a Canaanite would say before he's about to chew on an earthling. See, there you go, coming at me again. Eat hearty, Mr. Chambers. You know what I'm saying? I'm over here chilling though. You see what I named the shit? I named it Dot. Period. You know, it ain't just freestyle. There's no rhyme, no reason. You know, if it becomes something, it becomes something. We got a ginger cat named Skits. Oh, that's a dope name. I like that name, Skits. A ginger cat at that. That's what's up. Shout out to Skits. I was tuning in a little bit for a hot second, and this girl, Clyde Diva, who I believe is still live, she's telling her account of when she came out here to Nueva York to have sex with some man that I understand is in a relationship with a woman, either to the capacity of marriage or at least girlfriend. And all of this was known, to my understanding, prior to her coming down to have sex with this man. You know, that's her business, whatever. You know, whatever. But the reason I bring that up is I guess she has a cat or something. And she was like, please hit the like and donate. I want to get some milk for my cat. This is the milk I give her. It's a pet food. It's a pet store milk. So please donate so I can get the cat her milk. It costs $10, but I paid $15 for this cat milk. So hit the like and donate. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, word. Because I never give this cat any anything other than just her little cat food. So I'm like, word, maybe I should start hitting her with the milk. You know, I'm not really a cat guy like that. I don't be knowing shit about that. But from watching cartoons and shit, I do know that cats drink milk. Vanessa, what's up with you? How you doing? Chilling. How you? You know what I mean? Word, shout out to the Urban Twerk Tarot Goddess and the thing. You know what I mean? So... yeah, but homegirl over there giving her account. I mean, I'm not the gossiper. I don't even want to go down that lane. I just thought of homegirl because she's talking about the milk. And I'm like, yeah, I should start getting my cat some milk too. Yeah, I don't got to donate to me to get the milk. No shade to Shorty. You know what I mean? She got her little operation going on. It's working good for her. Where she could pay other niggas $1,800, $3,000 here, $3,500. You know what I mean? So, hey, shout out to whatever situation she got going on. But, yeah. Yeah, I don't got to donate to me for the cat milk. I'll be all right. Shorty will be all right. You want some cat milk? Maybe I get you some regular milk. How about that? You want some milk? Let me get you some milk tomorrow? Skits just gets cow milk. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, why do you got to get specific pet milk? Can't some just, some Carnation from the store do the trick? Or, you know what I mean? Some Farmsland, Farmdale. What's the other milk names? You know what I mean? Some reduced fat, 1%, something like that. Some standard $1.50 stuff. You know what I mean? Oh, okay. Oh, you in nursing school. That's what's up. Congratulations. Congratulations. That's what's up. Yeah, why don't we take it slow? Why don't I just get you a cheap little $1.50 bottle of milk? And if you take to that, then we'll think of stepping it up to the $10. It's a very small bottle for $10. We'll think of stepping it up to that kind of level of milk. You know what I'm saying? We'll see what it is. Yeah, I got the thumbnail of my old album, Future Man. I put that in the thumbnail. That's the joint. You know what I'm saying? I heard the Tar Danio self-produced that joint. You know what I mean? Before that, what did I play before that? Single Mothers. That's right. Still twerking though. There you go. Yeah, don't do that. In school, in class though. I mean, hey. Well, maybe you can. I mean, you know how to play your cards. You know what I'm saying? If an occasion calls for a good twerking and it's gonna elevate you in any type of level, hey, make it happen. You know what I'm saying? Right? Yeah, go over there. And the strangest thing is I'm allergic. See, she comes right back. I'm allergic to cats. That's the weird part of it. You know what I'm saying? I'm actually allergic. But, she definitely, I guess, heightens my constitution. I remember one time, it was like back in, it must have been 1998 or 9 or something like that. And this is where I was like hardly ever around cats or anyone's cribs with cats. And some girl had like 2 cats, and I had spent the night over there. And you want to talk about allergy, my eyeball swole up. You know what I'm saying? I'm laying there because I think I had to like sleep on the floor on some blanket on the floor type shit. Whatever the situation was. It wasn't like a chick's crib I was at. It was maybe after a party with other homeboys and girls, something like that. I forget the details. I just know I was sleeping on the floor, so I'm at the same level where the cats be in the living room. And my eye started itching. And, so I eventually, I guess I was able to get to sleep, nose runny and all that other shit too. Next thing you know, I get up, I go in the mirror, my joint is like, golf ball status. I'm like, no. Yeah. You know what I mean? Only some kind of cats, though. You know what I'm saying? Only these felines. You know what I'm saying? Only the non-human aspect of cats. You know what I mean? That's about it. Anything else, I'm good money. Literally cards. Oh, yeah, play those literal here with the tarot joint too. The little entendres I'm doing on the humble without even noticing it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. You definitely want to play those cards, right? For real. So, yeah, my eyeball was like all swollen up, and nose running and everything. And shit. I don't think this little one here ever swole my eyeball up like that. But I say that to say, rocking with Shorty right here is done like every once in a while at night. I'll go to sleep with the stuffy nose. Now I don't have one. It's like, I guess it depends on how close I embrace her. Like right now, picking her up and everything, that might clog a nostril, for real, to be honest. But my eyes don't swell, so that's a good thing. How's everybody doing? 5 people in the joint, just hearing me ramble about absolutely nothing and something at the same time. That's all. I got this song in my head. Smoking on that. What is it? Smoking on that 93. Smoking on that OG product. That shit is funny. It's a catchy tune that man got. Anyone familiar with OG product? At the end of his videos, he has this little song that he did. Smoking on that. What is it? 93. Smoking on that grass. Some shit like that. What's going on with Kevin Smith? Kevin Smith says Bobby Norris is gay for LA. Let's tune in for a hot second.
That's on my Christmas month. That's on my Christmas list. I'm gonna start doing like them fucking porn stars. If you go to them porn stars website, they
all right, cool. Kevin Smith doing what Kevin Smith do. Kevin Smith doing what he doing. Misha's such a lovely. She's got a mouth that was made just for. Y'all know what's crazy? Like any of y'all that follow the Chicago drill scene and all that stuff, mess in a good way. I'm allergic to wet grass after it's cut. Really? Why ain't it funny? Like how many things we could be allergic to? There's people allergic to orange juice. You know what I'm saying? I haven't seen anyone allergic to water, but I actually know people that don't like water. Like, they don't like the way it tastes. I'm like, how can you not like how water tastes? It doesn't taste like anything. It's the liquid version of nothing that tastes like anything. You know what I mean? 15. I'm your 5th. Who your 15th YouTube? What the heck going on here? The rap song I made about you. Word. Well, I gotta be number 15, though. You know what I'm saying? Got me all down in the list, If you had a husband for every day of the week, I'm like the beginning of week 3. You know what I'm saying? Hey, right? Can I at least get up in the first week situation? You know what I mean? Get a little bump up in the rankings or something. Got me all on, you know what I mean? You got me near month status. You know what I'm saying? All right. From Australia, so I don't know a lot about rappers. My homeboy Necro was rocking with this dude from Australia. I don't know if you ever heard of him. His name is Chopper. He was like a gangster type dude. He had died. I forgot how he died, but he had died or whatever. But yeah, Necro was cool with that dude. This dude Chopper. You know what I mean? Can't drink. Oh, you said you can't drink milk? Yeah. A lot of people lactose intolerant. Some people actually believe we're all technically lactose intolerant. It's just some people could tolerate the intolerance better than others, if that makes sense. Meaning that some people just show the symptoms overtly and immediately more than others. But I guess the theory goes that regular cow's milk isn't good for anybody, especially anybody of a melanated situation in particular. You know what I'm saying? Shouldn't be drinking that cow milk. So basically, like, if you have an intolerance to it, that's kind of like a good thing. It's like your body's just not letting you do whatever, and then when you got to pay later, it's telling you immediately, nope, get this shit up out of here. You know? So, move me up to 3, all right? Elm City, what's going on? Popping bottles. You know what I'm saying? Watching that channel about that. Told us about the gangs. Oh, the Chicago shit, right? Yeah. He was in the same prison as Chopper Reed. Word. Oh, that's ill. So you probably quite familiar with Homeboy. How did he die? I forgot. Like Necro was telling me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I just remember when it happened because I was supposed to go on the tour with them in Australia, but I had missed that particular tour. And no. It was the one before that. It was because Necro went to Australia twice. He had got into an international incident with my man Hyde over somebody in the audience that was disrespecting Chopper. Now, this is post his death, I believe. Somebody in the audience. Oh, I think somebody in the audience said Chopper was a snitch. You know, I don't know shit about that. Whatever. But you know, Necro had a relationship with Homeboy, and you know, Homeboy had recently passed. So, you know, he's a dude that gets busy. So like, he just like hemmed dude up, and then they tried to like arrest him, and I think the kid tried to press charges. Irony, isn't it? Chopper's a snitch. You know what I'm saying? So. That shit was crazy. Oh, Ash is in the building. What's going on, young lady? How you doing? Think milk brought on to most of these allergies. Also allergic to nuts and cheese. Yeah, a lot of people are allergic to different nuts and peanut butter and stuff like that. You know, and I guess cheese would make sense because, you know, that's in the dairy along with the milk. Oh, I appreciate you, Ashley, in the building. We got royalty up in here. We got Vanessa, we got Ashley, you know what I'm saying? Got everybody up in this thing. Liver cancer. Oh, he died of liver cancer. Oh. Okay, wow. EBE Bands died. How'd he die? The name sounds a little bit familiar. I forgot who that is, but is he one of those Chicago people? Because I've been checking that Chicago shit kind of hard recently. I mean, I'm late to the game. I'm not somebody, you know, that knows all the details. I never wanted to really follow the drill scene. I never wanted to get really absorbed by that, just on the sheer fact that it makes killing as such a sport. It's literally turning killing into a sport. There's scorecards, scorekeepers that die. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I always was turned off by that because I didn't want to be entertained by something that makes such light of life and death. You know what I'm saying? On some black on black violence shit. Like I never wanted to get absorbed with it. The dude FBG Duck got killed. For whatever reason, I ended up checking out his music. Took a liking to Homeboy, his vibe, his style, his music in particular, all that type of stuff. And then from there, I'm like, oh, well, who else was down with Duck? Oh, well, who are these ops? Who's OD? Who's T? Who these people that he's dissing? And then I'm looking up them. Then I'm watching other videos that tell the whole story about, you know what I'm saying, how it all goes down and the history. And now I am completely immersed. I've been sucked into that world. The world that I did not want to be entertained by, because I would see that as a guilty pleasure, being entertained by a genre, or we could even call it a sector, in which life is so fickle. You know what I'm saying? But here I am. And as much as anybody else is into it too, as much as we don't want to admit, we are being entertained by this. If you see a new video talking about, I don't know, the history of O Block or some shit like that, or King Von getting, you know what I'm saying? Recent thing that happened today, King Von sending cryptic Twitter messages to people that's putting his name in songs and what he's going to do to them. You know what I'm saying? We're getting entertained by the shit. I've been entertained by it. It's a guilty pleasure. I admit it. And I've tried to pump the brakes and, you know, put the carte blanche on that as long as I possibly could. But, you know. So, not two regular white guys. Let me see. Oh, man. It's going well. Everything doing good? Okay, yeah. I've been trying to catch some of your live joints, Ashes. You know what I'm saying? I think I caught one of them. You know, a lot of times I ain't gonna front. I be watching a lot of people, but I'll be like busy. I might be outside moving around. I might have a phone in the pocket where I can't really type or chat. I might be cleaning some shit up. To be honest, most of the time when I'm listening or watching people, I'm usually outdoors because I love being outside when the weather's good. When the weather gets super cold and brick, I'll be inside as much as I can. When that virus shit is going on, I was locked in for the couple of months. That shit might go down if the shit worsens in the next months to come or whatever, but moderate to good weather, I'm usually outside. So a lot of times, I say I be watching a lot of shit or listening to a lot of shit, and I just don't be typing in the chat rooms. So a lot of times, y'all be going live and everything. I might be there on the humble. I don't mean to lurk. I don't mean to be on it like that. It's just I'm already outside. I might have shit in my hand. I might be on a bike. I might be, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, I always make sure, boom, hit the like joint and, you know, just lay back and, you know, check it out, you know. That's why a lot of times, like, especially on some Black Sector stuff, I could, like, never type in someone's chat room and then somebody could bring me up. And then immediately I'll be like, oh, what's that about? And I'll say something. It'll be like, oh, I knew I would talk your ass up. I'm like, yeah, I be lurking. I've been here all along. You know what I'm saying? Some of them cats are fire. Let me see. Let me look back. Oh, some of the Chicago rappers. Watch the movie Chopper. Look it up. He died a horrible death, the E.B. Vance guy. He was killed by 2 regular white guys. I think I do recall. Was E.B. Vance a white dude? Because there was this one white rapper, I think, from somewhat Chicago area that was killed recently, right? Beaten with bats and then burned to death. That is homeboy. Yeah, E.B. Vance is the white dude, right? I do recall that, hearing about that. Left on the Woods. Like, he had an argument with something to do with a girl that I guess he was talking to or something, and another dude was beefing with him about it or something like that. He was at somebody's house. Some of them cats are fire. A lot of them Chicago cats are fire. A lot of them got a lot of talent. You know, the whole swagger, the whole vibe and everything. And it's, like I said, it's like a guilty pleasure, as talented as they are, because they talk about killing and shit. And here's the other thing. It's like it's a good thing, but it's a bad thing at the same time. You listen to these drill rappers, it's, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't want to say layers. Okay, yeah, this is the word I'm looking for. What makes the drill rappers extra special, so to speak, for a lack of another term, is their music has a unique form of depth that literally almost nowhere else has. Their music has a certain kind of depth in Chicago, Southside Chicago, wherever, drill scene. They have an extra layer of depth that is unique to them, and I'm going to tell you why. Some of y'all could probably already put it together. Most of the time, they're talking about either people they killed, people they plotting on killing, people that have been killed. Like, they, you know, they drop subliminals. Sometimes they say it overtly. They literally snitch on themselves in their songs quite often. You know what I'm saying? Or ominously talk about what's to come, the fate that is to come to their ops and shit like that. So that's like a unique level of depth that you don't really get anywhere else. So in a sense, those are like, I don't know, the just unique ass type of bars. Because what's a bar? What's a punchline? That's like a simile or a simile, an analogy. These are what punchlines are, but usually people draw those things up just from other things in the environment, maybe what's going on in the media or something. That's usually where punchlines come from the environment around you, but usually not something super personal. But these drill rappers, their bars, the bars that people remember, is the stuff that they say about specific situations that usually have something to do with someone's death or attempted death or how they averted death from someone. You know what I'm saying? So that in itself is a unique depth that they have that is just special to them. And as unique and real, as real as all that is that I just said, it's messed up at the same time that template has to be there for them to have that space to have that, you know, unique shit to themselves that, you know, adds layers, it adds depth, it adds it's another word that's escaping me that I want to say, you know, but it just makes they shit special, you know. Yeah, that's that E.B. Vance. Some of them cats are. I like King Von. He was cute, but I wouldn't date him. I ain't never gonna speak bad on that man because I don't want him trying to come kill me. But yo, he does not look like. I'll just say this: he does not look like somebody that's a killer. Like, no. Plus, he's soft spoken. You know what I mean? He's literally got like a baby face type dude you would never expect. And you know, mind you, this is in the entertainment category. I ain't saying any of these people that's still out walking the street. I ain't saying any of these people are killers. You know, most of these people in the entertainment industry. So, you know, remember, it's all entertainment. It's all entertainment. So we'll just go with, you know, what the alleged shit that they say is. But yeah, you know, the allegations on him, it just does not fit his the way he looked physical. He's not like a hard looking type of dude. Like, you know, it goes to show though, you know, you just can't judge people on, you know, little shit like that, you know. Professor Cupcake Joy in the building. What's going on? BB Vance was murdered years after Vlad. Check RGE dates. They talk about Tuka bad, like little JoJo. Yeah, the Tuka thing. Here's something I noticed. Here's an interesting Tupac connection with the Tuka thing. And I got this from I got this from FBG Duck from an interview with him. Essentially, what I'm claiming is that Tupac created the whole smoking on people, smoking on your ops indirectly. He invented that, and I'm gonna tell you how. Tupac had a song called Black Jesus, where he said something, I get killed, cremated, smoke my ashes. Like his people smoke his ashes, right? His people, the Outlaws, even said that they would joke and talk about that if Pac or any of them dies, or I think Pac specifically, if he dies, that they are to smoke his ashes, right? The Outlaws have claimed that when he died, they did in fact smoke his ashes, which turned out to be, as I understand, not true. Either they thought they smoked his ashes and it was not that, or they just made it up and that isn't what happened. But the point that I'm making is that whole idea came from Pac, right? Like I said, Pac was talking about for his friends, his people, to smoke his ashes. Now you got that whole Tuka thing. You know, he's like, I guess, the source of the drill scene, talking about smoking their ops ashes, right? I'm smoking on that Tuka. It means that you're on the other side. You're not down with the Tuka people. You're down with the other people, and you're smoking on the enemy. And then, you know, it branched out to smoking on this enemy, smoking on that enemy. Cool, yeah, we understand. Pac said it in a friendly way. They're saying it in an opposing way. However, FBG Duck is kind of the bridge, or should I say FBG, his crew, is kind of like the bridge that connects Pac to that, because it's an interview, some y'all probably heard it. He said that after Tuka died, they used to talk about smoking on Tuka in a celebratory way or in a positive way, like a good thing. You know, it started out not being an enemy op type situation. You know what I'm saying? So I'm of the suspicion that either directly or indirectly, somebody in the crew somewhere got that from when Tupac said it. You know what I'm saying? So Tupac started talking about smoking your people in a good way. FBG, that crew, took smoking on your people in a good way. After that, they ended up shifting it and just like putting a negative spin on it. And then it blew up as a thing you do, you know, with your enemy, you smoke on their ashes. But you see, it all traces back to Tupac. I believe so. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about it. So good. Gangsta K.I. was good too. She was a girl version of Vaughn. Yeah, I was reading about a lot of that and how they used to go back on Twitter and flirting. They did like death flirting, her and King Vaughn. Like, they didn't know if they wanted to kill each other or what it was. That stuff is crazy. Let's see. Go up the chat a little bit. Here's Actor Vlad. Dates. So far, yeah, Zach TV. That's crazy. Outright describing it like went to the track to put 3 in homie head. Yeah. They do a lot of snitching on each other. Talking about KTS Vaughn, he's dead. That's a good thing, Joy. The black gangs accept him anyway. Oh, the homeboy that got killed. Movie stuff. The drill scene's most successful story is Lil Bibby. Really? See, I gotta check that out. I would love to like see something that's not as dark and dismal. I tell y'all who I'm really liking out of them, all of them so far from what I've seen, who really, you know, aside from FBG Duck, but as far as someone that's still around, who I took a liking to, both musically and just how he gets down. Now, what's his name, though? This dude, Rico Reckless. I like Rico Reckless. I like his attitude. I like his, you know, just off the top zaniness. And I like the fact that he picks his own lane. He's not all big on the gang and this side and fuck this one, fuck that. But he got his own lane. He's doing his own thing. He's saying fuck everybody. And that's just what it is. So, yeah, I'm fucking with him. I like him. You know. Smoke Ashes on Power, really. I've watched the first 2 seasons of Power. I still haven't seen anything after that. Smoke Ashes wants someone. Oh, yeah, Smoke Ashes wants someone to die. Oh, it traces back to Voodoo. Interesting. Okay, so yeah, so Pac probably got that, you know, from the Voodoo situation. That makes sense. Yeah, because as I understand in jail, Pac was reading all types of, I guess, occultic type books and everything. You know, it wouldn't be a far stretch that, you know, because also he was also on the Black Power thing, so it wouldn't be a far stretch for him to mess with something that's right in between. You know what I'm saying? I read a few articles about the incident. Bibby signed Juice WRLD and is now an executive with a major corporate conglomerate in LA. Word. I seen DJ Vlad interview on him. Pretty cool guy. Yeah, I'll check him out, Lil Bibby. You know, I've seen the name and everything. The only thing I'm not really a fan of, why all these people got to call themselves little? Why you got to be little? I mean, I know a lot of them look like little action figures. They're like 5'6" and frail and skinny for the most part, but, you know. That's one thing I like about the King Von dude. He recognizes he's a king. You know, he's calling himself a king. You know what I'm saying? This man, Lil Durk, all these people little. What happens when you get older, you know? Because most of these people, you know, they start when they're like 14, 15, 12, 13. That's when their names come up. I'm little this, I'm little that. But by the time you're like 19 or 20, are you really that little anymore? You know what I'm saying? Some of these people are going to have like growth spurts. And, you know, probably going to actually, 1 or 2 of them are going to be tall and shit, you know? Lil Bibby. This guy got to be like 20 by now. You still little? Why you still little? Grow up. Brandon George Dickinson, better known by his stage name Lil Bibby, is an American rapper and label executive. Beginning his career in 2011, Bibby released his debut mixtape in 2013 titled Free Crack. He released a follow-up mixtape, Free Crack 2, on August 29th, 2014, and Free Crack 3 on November 27th of 2015. Okay. Yeah, I'll check homeboy out. But yeah, what I want to say is this dude right here, right? Now, I hope this man survives and lives and thrives. Some of y'all, you know, y'all probably been familiar with him. He's been tearing up the drill scene on the heels of FBG Duck's passing with song after song. I kind of like hinted at him a little while ago when I mentioned some Twitter messages from the King Von character. He's been going at King Von, Little Durk, basically all the ops of, I guess, the GDs or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And homeboy's name is Fendi Boy. I don't even think he's like, you know, really certified like that, where he's from like an official hood that's connected with them. As I understand, he met FBG Duck like maybe one time and like smoked with him. And I don't know, I guess took a hard kinship to him, and or just, you know, for that you know, that clout. I don't really like that term, but you know what I mean. So now I just had it up. I wanted to because it was like another like interesting element about that shit too, about that drill scene, is the incorporation of the social media. Like that's literally their lane. Twitter, the Twitter beefs, the 100 and something characters talking about killing each other. The Instagram. Like half their shit is the music, the other half is Instagram. They get on Instagram, on photo, great. Y'all on photo, you better let me see you on photo. You know what I'm saying? Like that's, I'd say the entertainment is like split down the middle between those two things. You want to see the latest Instagram live of, you know, what this dude doing, what that dude doing. people in the comments starting shit, inciting stuff from the enemies, and then they just feed into it. And they get a request from one of the, and that's another of the funniest things I noticed too, which I guess it kind of goes into the fickleness of it all. How often and how easy, kind of like the Vaughn and K.I. thing. Vaughn and that girl, they were on the opposing teams. They were both killers. They didn't know if they want to kill each other or loving on each other. So it's how often you'll find the ops communicating with each other on the Instagram shit. You know what I'm saying? It seems like they'll be laughing, they'll be dissing each other and everything, but it doesn't really seem like it's that much hostility. It's almost like the spirit of just them being young black brothers is actually alive in these people. You know what I mean? Like the spirit of brotherly love literally is trying to come through and get to them. You know what I mean? However, you know, like disses with each other, but at the same time, meanwhile, they're ready to tear each other's heads off. And some of the times they'll say, well, where you at? I'm gonna be here, you're gonna be there, boom, boom, boom. And on some occasions, you know, some shit ends up happening. You know what I'm saying? But that I guess that adds to, I guess, the dangerous element of it is how, you know, how disguised, how elusive the deadliness is. You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, where and when I'm from, I don't know. You know, I guess because we didn't have that shit like that where you could easily just get on the screen and talk to someone and snap of the fingers. But I don't recall us having, like, just that type of shit where if it's someone that we're ready to kill, even just fight, that we're going to get on a thing and, you know, on the phone even or whatever, on any type of little venue like that, and be laughing and giggling and joking at each other. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be like kind of a quiet thing, all right? When I see you, it's going to go down, it's whatever. You know, you might have boys that say, yeah, he said this, she said that, whatever. But these kids, it's like, you know, you think that they cool. You know, be like ops on each other's joints. And like I said, I think that's like, I think that in itself is rooted in the fact that they're literally all the same. You know what I'm saying? They're coming from the same place, the same poverty-stricken conditions. They're literally brothers. You know, maybe not literally brothers, blood brothers, but, you know, essentially they're the same. They come from the same soil. And I think the spirit of that camaraderie, or that, another word that's escaping me, but the spirit of that stuff comes out so often. But, you know, the shit that's on the surface, the I gotta kill you shit, eventually prevails. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, for that reason, it's a shame because they can empathize with each other as much as they may be ops, and that might be their sworn enemy. They can empathize with each other more than anyone else in the world, more than anyone in Detroit or any neighboring cities. You know, just where shit, if they're on the south side, they could empathize with each other more than some regular person on the north side. You know what I mean? And to me, that's a shame, but it's also, I don't know, it's also a little hint or an example of what could be. You know what I'm saying? If someone could just like extrapolate that empathy, extrapolate that brotherhood, that you and me are the same person-ness, you know, then maybe that could help aid to get them, you know, off of that shit they're on. Because the shit they're on, like I said, is so fickle. It's very surface driven. Oh, you talk shit about me, so I gotta kill you. There ain't no beef. You know what I'm saying? It's their way of life, but it's no beef. You know? Now, granted, if, you know, the people that got that kill or be killed mentality, like, look, if I don't get you, you're gonna get me. You know, but that usually comes a couple stages down the line. What I know is with a lot of this stuff, usually the shit be rooted over dumb shit. Oh, this person just said something about you. You're not as real as I am. You ain't real at all. You a bitch. Oh, yeah, I gotta kill you now. Like, y'all the same person. Why are you killing yourself? Basically, that's what it comes down to. Why are you killing yourself? I don't know. Let me see what y'all say. I'm trying to find this. I thought I had it on the thing. I'm trying to find this Fendi Boy dude. Now, homeboy been going hard at all these people. I was going to pull up his little live that he did. I saw it in the thing. I even know how to spell his name and everything. Look at that. Fendi Boy with 2 eyes. How did I get drawn into this here shit? Alright, Fendi Boy, OTF just new disses. I don't want to play his song. Sliding, looking for C-Thang and Big Woney. These niggas is crazy. But yeah, this young boy been tearing it up. Little Too Short looking ass motherfucker right here. Fendi Boy. Fendi Boy on the BDK movement, FBG Duck, and Lil JoJo's influence. He's getting interviews. And like I said, he's not even been like, as I understand, he hasn't even been certified like the hood he's from, none of that. He's not like tethered to, I guess, Duck's people or anything like that. It, to me, honestly, literally what it seems like to me is he was just a fan that's going like extra hard. You know what I mean? But I don't know, bro. It might not turn out too good for Homeboy though. You know what I'm saying? I could just only hope that, you know, he be alright. Like I said, it looked like he doing a lot of chasing that shit. You know what I'm saying? He chasing that shit, if you ask me. Don't you hate when you see something in a thumbnail though, and then like you might have clicked off or something, and then you can't get it back? You don't remember the exact title of it. You know, you put the name in the search, hoping that thing pops up. Because whatever it was, it caught my attention where I wanted to play it. It's a Fendi Boy Instagram joint. I know where to go. See, I even know the YouTubers that do it. I go to this Alpha Lives person. He got all the drill, what you call it, the drill Instagram joints. See, I should not know all this shit. You know what I'm saying? This shit crazy. Why do I know all this shit? Well, Alpha Lives. Or Alpha Lives, whichever. I ain't even subscribed to him. I just be clicking on it. Shout out to Alpha Lives. Now, if I hit that subscribe button, there's no turning back. All right, I saw this Fendi. It was a new Fendi Boy joint. Wait, shit up. Fucking let me Oh, okay, 9 hours ago. Here you go. Let's see what they talking about. So anybody that may not be familiar, or even if you are, here's a little example. There's some new Fendi Boys. TWT Money joined Big Woney live. Fendi Boy and Muwap in the comments. No, we want to see Fendi Boy specifically. You don't want him in the comments. All right, so we'll play this one from a day ago. Actually, hold up. This is a shorter one. That'll even be better. Savages, Lil Wayne joined Fendi Boy live after dissing something. Yep, this look like some good old nigga shit. Let's go.
No, you ever,
Bro, who is you, bro?
that's what I'm saying. I don't know your goof family. Say you dissing
Turn
from them.
the
You don't even know
camera
what you
around.
did. I shit tripping. I don't know what's today song.
Bro, where you from, bro?
I'm from the city, Goofy. I'm from 61st Kings Drive, Indiana.
Oh, you one of them.
Yeah, I'm one of those, Goofy.
I
Oh,
only
really great.
heard of you twice, though, bro. I only heard of you twice, man.
I only heard of you because motherfuckers sent me to your Instagram about you dissing LA
Hey,
dissing.
you know what's so crazy, though, folks? You know what's so crazy, bro? You niggas get on my lab, folks, like y'all trying to prove a point or something, folks. What you trying to say, though? Like, what you...
Yeah, you trying to tell your ass go die over that shit.
Bro.
You hear me? Motherfucker dying over that
Hey,
shit
look,
for real.
long live JoJo, long live Big Clout. Y'all know how this shit
You don't even know JoJo or Duck, folks. You don't even know JoJo or Duck.
Go Google pictures, bro.
You just
Go on Google and Google pictures.
you don't even
Go-
know though. You
go-
talking about
go
goofy
Google.
pictures. They don't know your goof ass, folks. They just know your ass off YouTube.
Yeah.
Duck.
Yeah.
You know, dog. That's why you smiling.
I'm
On
smiling
cap,
because
you really chasing
I'm
it.
smiling.
Then
Look,
I just
I'm
seen it.
smiling because on gang, I'm eating off y'all bitch ass. That's how I'm smiling. On
You not eating nothing. Your ass broke.
Right. I know.
Your ass broke while you living off a
look,
bitch.
I'm broke, but you trying to look. I'm broke, but you trying to get cut off.
Hello, I
right
wish
now.
I could turn my camera around on
Look,
cap here,
Look,
folks.
I'm,
I don't know what's going on with this phone.
I'm broke.
I wish I could
Look,
turn, you can see
look,
this.
I'm broke, but you trying to get cut off me right now, little bro.
I don't want no clout
Why
off you on Millie. I
why-
don't. You
look,
just
why you ain't inbox?
Why you did? I
You
don't.
drop low.
You're not even in the
Look,
city,
who
folks.
not?
You're not even in the city,
On
folks.
my dead grandma, I'm on 77.
I just seen a video of you talking about you riding through phone on block in the O, folks. You was
Oh,
not
my
riding through the
dead
O.
grandma.
You cap, bro. Your ass look like you were in a suburban area, folks. St. Louis or somewhere, folks. Your ass look like you somewhere,
Hey,
goofy.
look, I know what you're trying to do though. You want me to drop low? You can inbox me on my dead homie. I swear to God, on my grandma, I'll give you my number right now, bro. On my dead grandma, ask Wani. I don't want to do this talking on the live, bro. On Devin, I want.
Why you just do this on the live then? Why you just do it on the live then? Why you got on my live?
You got on my live.
I've been DM'd you, folks. I've been DM'd you.
Hey, look, pick O up, folks. Pick Jado up. On my dead homie, y'all losing, folks. What you want to talk about, bro?
You talking about we lose? How the fuck is we losing,
talk about, bro? Y'all losing, bro. What you want?
Y'all get the idea. Fendi Boy, the one up top. Homeboy, he talking that shit to on the bottom. And he was capping, as they say. Fendi Boy, he did a video previous to this, and the other one, he's claiming to ride down old block, you know, the notorious hood of the ops, so to speak. When meanwhile he was like driving, he was probably driving around Styles neighborhood, looked like the Cal, Illinois to me. But yeah, Port City and the thing, what's going on, yo? Let me see. They befriended each other. Hey, call him, bro. Oh, my grandmother on phone them. Yeah, it's like you know, it's such a thin line. You know what I mean? They sound excited to speak to each other. They sound like they're kind of crazy. Yeah, that is crazy how New York has a drill scene. Brooklyn, in particular, they're on that shit. You know what I'm saying? It seems like it's mainly in like Brooklyn, Bed-Stuy in particular. You know, but hey. I mean, I think I said that a little while back. I did a little rant talking about how, you know, we in New York, man, we haven't represented our own identity, you know, really led the charge like we notoriously have been doing since the mid 70s up until like the 90s. Yeah, it hasn't happened until like late 90s, you know what I'm saying? Following Cali, South, and now Chicago specifically. Not even a whole hemisphere or section of the country. Now just an actual state. You know, now New York is biting an entire, not even a state, but a city. You know what I'm saying? Instead of leading the charge with that New York state of mind that, you know, we started and maintained this shit with for a while. You know, it is what it is. But yeah, what I'm about to do right now, though, is before I go to bed, I'm gonna zone out. Shout out to Boss Blake. I'm working on this track. My little device is kind of like bugging out on me. You know what I'm saying? As they say in Chicago, my joint tweaking. So, you know, my mic's kind of like messed up. So I don't know if I can record it tonight, but I definitely want to at least get that shit written. But, you know, Boss Blake, if you catch this, I shall have that joint done by no later than Friday. That's, you know what I mean, a guarantee. Knowing me, if I get my mic to work, I'll have that joint done tonight. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, on that note, I'll close out with a joint, you know, on Foe and them. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Foe and them. We all got, shout out to everybody's Foe and them. You know what I'm saying? We all got Foe and them, no matter where you're at. You know what I mean? Whether it's your friends, your grandmother, you know, family. Shout out to all the Foe and them's graves of all the people that, you know, moved on, right? Let's see. Shout out to everybody that came through. Check me out too. I hope I shouted everybody out. I don't like to miss anybody. Port. I think I got everybody up in the thing. Throw on real quick. Off the closeout. Something off the... not World's Finest. I'm going to put this on the phone. What we got? It's a good one.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, crazies and dental friends, it's your man Poets King. We're gonna do.
Close out with this one. All right.
You really want to see me do some damage? You guys do a good job. Hater, killer police. Let me show you what chaos can do. You see, you guys come on a little too strong, a little too hard. Well, I'm straight up sexy and seductive. They don't have a chance against me. Let me go down there and show you what I'm talking about. They call me the chaos merchant, I'm the reason you ain't with your girlfriend. I creep inside of mind and the heart with temptation and then get to working. Planned out in distraction, countless abandonment issues she had from a young child. Run about in a man to his girl be mishandled when I step in and run wild. I'm the cousin of death, but I never slept, so I crept, now your shorty's flipping. I told her you cheating, she bound to believe me, and soon homegirl is dipping. Gotta check it through your phone, arguments at home, success, now the seed is planted. My mission's to split her, get her to flip so much, can't repair the damage. I'm oh so seductive, handsome and gorgeous, and insecurity needs me to leave you in chaos. Believe in me, player, rest assured be easy. Her pops didn't love her, I make her think of the worst or negatively. I found her a subject for her to hook up with, is why my smell is shifty. Because it's a girl, I'm changing the world. I told her she can't trust man, and the girl that I'm pairing her with, I done hit and split her up from her husband. See, Cupid is fake, but my chaos is real. Split families and do damage to your relationship. Soon as I take a grip, and I always have the advantage. Chaos, I split your families up and make you fight. I give you doubts about her loyalty when you say goodnight. And when he's working, girl, I make you think he creeping round. I'll take you out from a happy home to now you leaving town. Believe in doubt, believe in fights and infidelity. I did this to you as a spirit, you can't tell it's me. Don't need the credit, long as I know that I made you split. Chaos merchant that just broke up your relationship. Now my man, that glimmer in her eyes she had, you could tell looks now way different. She loved you at first, but trust the reverse is how she sees you pimping. You clothe her in house and she know you looks out for everything she needin'. But she don't respect you and seems to have crept elsewhere. Playboy, she's cheating. You could be a bachelor and urging to slap her. I'm telling you to go do it, cause she is abusing your kindness for weakness and playing you like you stupid. Her belly is raised and I tell you it made when a side dude that gave her that. Might as well DM some hoes on the gram, couple bucks splurging their thirst trap. He took my advice, now it's looking real nice. He in jail for assault and battery. The baby was his visitation, she did. Little girl visiting where her daddy be. Plus he popped in the thought, now his girl got a brother whose mom's bleeding, his dough dry. Whole family destroyed, no more house and car, and I'm kicking back feeling so fly. So when you believe in your partner is cheating, or if they start fighting with you, that's me that is seed in my chaotic being inside wherever I fit to. I'm proud of my work, all the homes I've heard, so many generations they lost. My payoff is pain in your heart and your brain, you destroy your merchant of chaos. Chaos, I split your families up and make you fight. I give you doubts about her loyalty when you say goodnight. And when he's working, girl, I make you think he creeping round. I'll take you out from a happy home to now you're leaving town. Believe in doubt, believe in fights and infidelity. I did this to you as a spirit, you can't tell it's me. Don't need the credit, long as I know that I made you split. Chaos merchant that just broke up your relationship.